Coffee. Catching, number 2, Sway Holt. Number 25, Talon Lees. Playing first base, or playing shortstop, number 3, Taylor Thomas.
Has he done the meeting yet? He sent me an email.
Playing third base, number 14, Blake Ellison. Playing right field, number 23, Dylan Webb.
When you're ready,
Playing first base, number 22, Logan Stiles.
use it off. Then
Playing left field, number 4, Devin Caldwell.
so use it this way off.
And playing center. Catching, number 2, Jace Mack. On the hill, number 14, Harrison Shelton. Playing right field, number 32, Isaiah Slavin. DH for the night, number 19, Garrett Lee. Playing shortstop, number 8, Garrett Davis. Playing first base, number 17, Jackson Webb. Playing second base, number 28, Alex Duggins. Playing third base, number 10, Braden Hensley. Playing left field, number 27, Dallas Beats. And holding down center field tonight, number 16, Sam Duggins. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please rise, gentlemen, remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem. One of our unified athletes will be singing the national anthem tonight. Preston Kessler.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the bombs bursting in and gave proof to the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star spangled banner well for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Outstanding. And in that note, as Freddie Finger would say, play ball.
Logan Stiles. Our first baseman is number 18, not 22. Okay. We changed the person out, and that number didn't get changed.
We gotta change it. Yeah, we gotta change it. Here.
makes everything go. He'll be joining us currently. We're getting ready to get underway here. The Dragons take on Cocke County. Cocke County comes in this game with a record of 3-0. While the Dragons come in with a record of 1-3. Clinton just getting back from a trip to Florida. Played a little spring training ball, played some tough teams. Steadily in Florida. Salisbury, Connecticut, Parrish, Florida, and Manatee as well. Dragons took it on the chin in all 3 games. Talk about that a little bit more later, but 1-3 coming in. Harrison Shelton, a senior, pitching tonight for the Dragons, and behind the plate, also senior Jace Mack. Cocke County coming in this game with a record of 3-0, undefeated on the season. They have defeated Chucky Doak 6-5, Happy Valley 17-8, South Green 6-2. Here, head coach Randy Harold. He has a career wins of 816 total wins. Coach of the year at Jackson Northside last year. This is his first year at Cocke County. He came from Gordonsville. Getting ready to get underway here from the Jakes, the home opener for the Clinton Dragons.
If you look at the lineup, it's back on the plate.
Davis at shortstop, Jackson Way at first base, Alex Dunn in second base, Braden Hensley at third. Shelton's first pitch is a called strike. And left field, Dallas beats and center field, Sam Duggan. Next pitch by Shelton, also on the corner of strike. Right now we're also joined by Matt Hagen. Matt, thank you for being here and thank you for letting me do this. First time ever doing a baseball football play, but
Oh yeah, it's great. Thank you for helping us out this day. It's not just me running everything. We're going to have a great time with this. We had an 0-2 count, a beautiful day for baseball too for the home opener.
sure is. Shelton's pitch a little high. 1-2.
And Phil coming in just tonight. He pitched one game down in Florida. They didn't really have a good trip down there, but they did learn a lot about this team. They're 0-3, but there were some hard-fought games too.
Well, I say they played some good teams there in Florida as well. Leadoff batter for Cocke County is second baseman Brady Coffey.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and miss, gets away from him, back gets it. Max going to throw it over the first. Not in time though. So it is a strikeout, but it doesn't count as an out, just because he was able to run it safe.
Now running up to Sway Holt. I always hate that. Anyway, the Dragons lead off runner on for Cocke County. Next up, Sway Holt. He's the catcher. Wears number 2.
Coming into tonight, Harrison he is 0 for 1. He's 3 2/3 inning pitched with 9 strikeouts. Tried the pickoff move, but it wasn't in time. A little bit low and away from Garrett Lee on that one.
Jackson Webb.
Is that Jackson Webb? That is Jackson Webb.
Yeah, starting at first base tonight for the Dragons, getting his first career start, I believe.
It is his first career varsity start.
Is he a junior?
He is a junior. Here's a pitch. Nice little movement on that pitch for a strike on the outside corner. So that was actually, that strikeout was his 10th strikeout of the season so far for Harrison in 4 innings pitched.
It's Harrison, a senior.
Harrison.
We're going to
Carson Newman. Joining Jackson Stiltner.
Right, Jackson Stiltner. Graduated last year at Clinton.
Foul tipped into the net, but that was a good pitch right there by Harrison. I'm going to turn this over a little bit so you can try to see first base as well as the batter. Harrison checking the runner. Another foul tip. Cocke County's on the pitches right now. They know about the timing that he's throwing. They're just a little ahead.
Well, Harrison's throwing strikes.
So coming into tonight, Harrison led the team with strikeouts, but you also had Sam Duggins and Slavin also had 8 strikeouts each. Ground ball to first. Stepped on by Webb. Nice job by Webb not trying to throw him out over at second. Call that a fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice.
Now batting the pitcher, number 25, Talon Lees.
And I overheard Cocke saying they will be playing 9 straight up. There's not going to be a DH. Clinton will be DHing for the center fielder, Sam Duggins.
Talon Lees, the pitcher for Cocke County. Pitch by Shelton, strike right in the middle.
Shelton's got some nasty stuff on some of his pitches. It doesn't matter if it's a curveball, slider, way he knows where he wants it, and Mac does a great job of framing. Lice right up the middle. It's going to get down for Sam Duggan. Sam's going to hold it and throw it into the cutoff guy. Over, actually, the cutoff head. It got lucky on that one.
Nice hit into center field.
For lead now batting the shortstop, number 3, Dennis Thomas.
Base hit. As Cocke goes to third.
Yeah, runners at the corners now with 1 out. Double play ball will end the inning if it's grounded up towards the middle.
Clean that batter. Hayes Thomas, shortstop. Cocke County coming in undefeated, 3-0.
Strike on the outside. Nice job. Cocke County's not a bad team to mess with either. They can run it up on you real quick if you're not ready for them. The 0-1 pitch set a little bit high for ball 1. What have you seen? You were at the Sevier County. You were at the Smoky Stadium for the home opener, or for the official opener for the Dragons. What have you seen from this team so far?
Well, for the Dragons, that night they got off to a little slow start, but then we put back-to-back 7-run innings together during the middle innings and started hitting the ball fairly well during that stretch.
9 time, trying to get a pickoff move over there to Jackson Webb.
Had a good pitching that night from Sam Duggins, I believe, was pitching.
It was Sam Duggins. He went 4 1/3 innings pitched that night. Another big player we had that night was Braden Hensley. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And we got a run out. They were trying to fake the runner back to third. They said he's safe. I think he was safe going back to third on that one. That was a smart play, though. They sent the runner from first to try to get him caught up in a little bit of a rundown and see if they could sneak the runner home. So it was a pretty good, that was a good idea. Just the Dragons were ready for it. Yeah, 2-2 count now with 1 out. No more double play ball. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 on the day, number 11 on the season.
Big strikeout.
And we got coming up here trying to sneak in behind us, Nicholas Kidd, one of the assistant coaches this year for the Dragons.
That's why I'm late. How's everyone?
He so far has 2 strikeouts today in the first inning.
Batting Blake Ellison, third baseman for Cocke County, 2 outs. Here at the top of the first, Cocke County threatening.
They're threatening. They got 2 runners in scoring position. First pitch was fouled back into the netting. So you got an 0-1 count. Harry once again has 2 strikeouts. First one got by Jace Mack, and the runner was able to advance to first on the throw. Made it in time. He's allowed 1 hit so far. A little high and outside for ball 2. For ball 1, excuse me. Once again, a beautiful day here for baseball here at the Jace.
It's a nice day, a little cool out, wind's blowing, but hope you wear a toboggan or your hoodie. It is a beautiful day.
Field looks phenomenal too with all the rain we've had lately. Look how green this field is. You can probably see it on your screen just as well as we can see it here.
Yeah, it looks really good. First time I've seen it this year.
Ball fouled down the third base line.
I saw it at the middle school game a couple weeks ago, but looks like the grass has even filled in a little bit more since then.
Coach Stacy, Coach Turpin, Coach Kidd, Coach Long, they've all done a phenomenal job making sure this field is ready to go for any of the games that happen. Once again, we got a 1-2 count. Last two pitches have been fouled off. Not sure what the umpire's doing right now. He's writing something.
Got a bench runner.
Oh, courtesy runner. Okay.
First runner, Cocke County Tyson Webb at second base.
See if Harry can strike out the side right here, or strike out all three, and keep it down to a one-hit inning. Pitch. I think he released that one just a hair early on that one. Got a little bit away from him. Now I got a 2-2 count. Again, I'm with the Dragons uniforms this time. The black undershirts, pinstripes, with an orange numbers. Looks beautiful tonight. Here's the pitch. They're making it a full count now.
Looks pretty sharp.
All dressed the same. You can see all of them have some kind of black undershirt on, whether it be t-shirt. Here's the pitch. Foul back would have hit the camera if we didn't have that net in front of us. That was a good.
It comes in handy.
It does come in handy. I know we see it come through that net, but it comes in real handy. Dragons come in 1-3 after losing all three in Florida, but they were some very good teams. Here's the full count pitch. Raced right back up over the umpire. Gets one run's going to come home. Next runner's running third. Coming home, Kerry shouts it off, so it's going to be a two-run single. A two-run single to give Cocke County a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Or top of the first inning.
Two-out hit.
And Jace going up there to talk to Harrison, trying to get him a little. Harrison seems a little bit rattled right now, so he's trying to calm him down.
Number 23, Dylan Webb. There's a solid hit up the middle. And next up, for Cocke County 23, Dylan Webb, the right fielder.
What do you think Jace was talking to Harrison about just then?
Probably maybe pitch location or
A little bit low for ball one. Yeah, probably pitch location, probably just trying to calm him down, saying, hey, this is just the first inning. We need you the rest of this. Just slow down. Outside for ball two. Once again, you're listening to Clinton Dragon Baseball on Dragon Vision. Throughout this game, we'll remind you of some of the more broadcasts we're doing this week as well. We didn't get to post that yet. The pitch. Foul back for strike one. I know this week we have actually 3 more home games, if I'm not mistaken. We have 2 on Friday and 1 on Saturday. We may also be possibly bringing a middle school game tomorrow, and we may bring the first softball game from home this year on Wednesday.
the first softball game is at Wednesday.
So Wednesday's home. I'll check Game Changer here in just a few minutes and see who they play. The pitch popped up. Looks like Garrett Davis is going to go back for it, and he gets it to end the inning. So what would you call the line right here? 2 runs?
2 runs, 2 hits. It's like no errors.
No errors and 1 left on.
One left on base.
So we got 2-0 score, not 1-0 like the score says. Now it says 2-0. What are you looking forward to right now? When they're coming to bat, this is their first bat at home. If you were the coach, what would you be telling the players?
For the Dragons?
Yes.
We'll tell them, guys, let's go up there and let's get it back, Bounce back here, top of the first. Like when we got 2, so that come back, got to get some runs.
That's what I'll be looking forward to. This pitcher, we've already seen him at bat today. Now it's coming up. Cocke County's got a little bit of size to him out there, it looks like. I like the uniform combination too, the black uniforms with the red lettering. Almost looks like, trying to see what's on their uniform, what kind of emblems they have. For a second, those run near the St. Louis Cardinals. Almost look like a cardinal on each side, but I can't tell. I'm not sure why. I keep hitting my camera right here as it keeps trying to go to sleep mode on us. So if you keep seeing that, it's because the camera mode keeps trying to go to sleep. I'm just going to have to zoom in every once in a while to keep it awake.
It's got a veteran team, a lot of seniors, and so I'm sure Stacy probably didn't have to calm too much, you know, just maybe calm down a little bit. That's going.
And it looks like your base coaches tonight for Clinton will be Coach Scott and Coach Stacy. Coach Stacy down the third baseline and Coach Scott down the first baseline. Got some new faces on the coaching staff this year for Clinton too.
Yeah, I noticed that, some new coaches. And Ben Scott played at Powell High School, pitched at Wrong State, also Coach Dalton Hall also played at Powell, pitched at ESU, Wrong State finished at Carson Newman, also Coach Blake Webb, you know, he's back.
Then we got Coach Kidd, who just graduated from the program, now coming back to help coach. One of the best pitchers we saw last year.
Catcher, Jay Smack. Of course, Coach Clay Turner.
Hey, Coach Turpin's coming up. Leading off, who got, I will go with what he was called last year by Mohava Broadcasting, Jay Smacks. Jay Smack coming up lead off for the Dragons.
Jay Smack.
First pitch looks like it's a little bit high and away for ball one. Getting these uniforms, now we can see them up close. They look really nice for the Dragons. The pinstripe with the black undershirts.
Senior.
Mac is a senior.
Put on some muscle. Looks like last season.
Yeah, coming into this at bat, he is batting .417 with 3 RBIs and 1 stolen base. Fouled that one off to make it a 1-2 count.
The Wheeling looks to be blowing out to center.
Yeah, not as hard as we've seen it before. If you remember the Gatlinburg-Pittman game from last year, that one was a very windy game for both teams. Both days were very windy.
Yeah.
The 1-2 pitch to Mac.
Hang on to it! Hey!
Looks like he let that one go a little bit too early. You can hear his coaches trying to say something to him out there as well. So you got an even count on Mac working an even after falling down there too. Raced it down to, was it right center? It's going to hit the wall. He's going to first. Rounding first because they misplayed it. He could have maybe gone for second on that, or for third on that, but it's a first double of the season for Mac.
Lead off double. Jay Smack. Dragons. Playing up number 14 with pitcher Harrison Shelton, another lefty. For Coach Rob Stacy.
Jackson Barrett on 2-pitch run.
Courtesy runner, Jackson Barrett.
And now batting,
Jackson Barrett has 2 stolen bases on the season. Harrison Shelton coming in with a .273 batting average, 1 RBI, 4 walks, 4 runs, and 2 doubles so far this season, along with 2 stolen bases.
Well, Shelton had a good game at Smokies Park there a few weeks ago. Hit one off the ball and just took one out.
And that would have meant something to him, heading a home run out at a major league park. Even if it is minor leagues, it's still a big park.
It's a much shorter field here, especially down the line, and expect the Dragons to hit some home runs this year with players they got coming back.
They should. We got a 1-0 count now. Jackson Barrett taking a little bit of a larger lead. There's a lace right down towards center. Overplayed by the center fielder, so he's got to go around to third. Barrett's going to round third, come home. Harrison's going to try to go for 3. Gets the cutoff, and he holds it in. Harrison with a sliding triple and the first RBI of the game for the Dragons.
So, triple for Shelton. Center fielder may have misjudged now. Batting the right fielder, number 32, Isaiah Slavin.
So Slavin coming in to bat next. Slavin is batting batting .214 with 5 RBIs, 3 runs, 1 walk, 2 doubles on the season. And courtesy runner Hayden Allen over at third base now.
Let's hit. The wind there. There's a factor in that too. Got over the center fielder's head. The wind's really blowing.
The wind picked up a lot since the first batter of the game. You and I were both talking about that before this game. You can, at least we can't hear it like we could when we were in Gatlinburg last year. Runner on third. Here's the first pitch. They say a little bit high for ball 1. It crossed where it needed to, but it was just a little bit high. Slavin with his trademark green batting gloves. The second pitch popped up, going towards the outfield.
Should get a run in.
Tagging is Hayden Allen, and he will score. So a nice little sacrifice fly right there for Isaiah Slavin, getting him another RBI on the season and tying the game up for the Dragons.
It's the 19, Garrett Lee. 2-2 now. Garrett Lee.
Garrett Lee is .500, batting the season with 4 RBIs, 3 runs, a double, a triple, and hit by pitch twice.
Sound like you had a pretty good games there in Florida.
I had some really good games. Here's the first one, fouled back, and I think that one may have been out of play. I don't hear any glass shattering yet. Garrett, I think tonight would probably be the biggest threat for a home run.
Yeah, he had a few last year. He's definitely got the power.
The big home run I remember last year was at Anderson County, and it ended up near the 50-yard line in the football field when they went and picked it up. The 1-1 pitch to Lee. Low for ball 2. Once again, the Dragons have now tied it up. Both teams have 2 runs and 2 hits so far through 1 1/3 innings. Through the bottom of the first inning.
Garrett hit one out last season here at the Jace, and probably recall that. It was a big game. I can't remember who he was playing now, but he got a big home run.
Yeah, and just remember, he's committed to go to Milligan next year, too. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, even making it a full count. But yeah, we have a Milligan commit. We have a Carson Newman commit. We also have Isaiah Slavin, who's committed to Mars Hill.
3 big seniors for the Dragons. Moving on.
Pop up. Outfield looks like he's got a beat on it. Catch it probably about 3/4 the way out. Garrett Davis is batting .200 on the season with a triple, an RBI, and 3 runs scored.
A little bit about Garrett Davis. He was a transfer from Collins.
He is. He's a transfer. He's got some really good speed on him. He's a middle infielder. Got really good hands. Got some really good speed on his throws too when he's fielding. Almost looks effortless when he throws it. First pitch to Davis. Outside and high for ball 1.
Is this the first game we did Dragon Vision this year?
This is the first game for Dragon Vision for baseball this season. Because we were supposed to do the Oak Ridge game last week, but it rained. Right. And then Campbell County we were going to do, but we ended up in Smokies Park as he fouls that one off for strike 1. And last week I would not have been at either game because I was in Chattanooga with TSA doing a state competition. It would have been you and Kobe Holbrook working those games. But now we got our team here, and we'll be here for as many of the games as we can get to, both home and away. The 1-1 pitch to Davis. Nice little change. I don't know if that was a changeup or a curveball, but that would look nasty coming out with the curve on it.
Looked like a little break on that one, sort of froze Davis.
It really froze me too, which how much that one curved from up here. The 1-2 pitch. High for ball 2. got an even 2-2 count with 2 outs. Bunch of twos across the board if you look at it. 2-2-2, and the score is 2-2. I'm glad the zeros are on there too. You don't want the deuces out there. High gets away from him, no harm, no foul. Full count now for Garrett Davis. On deck, we got Dallas Beats, number 17. Davis calls time, steps out. Full count pitch. Payoff pitch to Davis. Foul tip back, but luckily he made a little bit of contact with that one. Hit the backstop and rolled halfway back to the pitcher.
Staying alive.
Funniest foul I've seen so far this year was in the David Cocke scrimmage we had. Not sure who it was, fouled it back, hit a pole behind home plate, and Harrison was able to catch it at the pitcher's mound.
Wow.
It ricocheted just right. Here's the payoff pitch. Nearly hits him, but it counts as a ball. So now we got Dallas Beats coming up to bat next. No, Jackson Webb, I'm wrong. I thought Beats wore 17 this year, but Jackson Webb's wearing 17. He is 1 for 4 with an RBI this season.
Jackson Webb's good to see him in the lineup. He's a freshman, started out here and earned his time and getting the starting position tonight at playing first base with the Dragons.
The lineup is going to get a hit. No, he gets to the second baseman. Nice stop, and he does make it in time. Great hit right there. Jackson Webb, first career hit second hit of the season. First hit out on Dragon Vision.
Now batting the second baseman, number 28, Alex Duggins.
Now we got Alex Duggins coming in, batting .286 with 3 RBIs, 4 runs scored, 2 walks, a double, and a stolen base. The runners on first and second now, still 2 outs. Duggins looking to try to give the Dragons their first lead of the night. Braden Hensley on deck. Here's the first pitch, way outside for ball 1. Wind now blowing, the wind's blowing straight out to center now. So a good hit from Alex right here, O'Carey. We'll see how it goes. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Duggins. As they go back, try to get him caught at second, but Davis was light on his feet and able to get back in time. That was a good little move right there by the pitcher, and a good move by the shortstop to try to get there first.
Alex Duggins come on last year, midway through the season, took over starting position at second base. Really an outstanding player last year, sophomore. So he got junior this season.
He is a junior this season with his brother as a senior, both of them have been shining. But it's great to have both Duggins brothers on the field at the same time. Got a 2-0 count now. Low and away for ball 3. Now a 3-0 pitch, I know you historically, you won't swing a 3-0 pitch. What do you think they're going to do right here? Is he going to throw it right down the middle to try to get the strike?
I would say so. I'd say Alex will be taking this.
Checks the runner, the pitch way outside for ball 4. So that's the second walk of the last 3 batters, making it bases loaded for Braden Hensley.
Hensley coming up now. That is the third baseman, number 10, Braden Hensley.
Hensley's 2 for 9 with 6 RBIs, 2 runs, a walk, and a double. As there's now a meeting with the head coach coming out there. It looks like he might. Not sure if he's talking to his pitcher. He's probably trying to tell him where he needs to stand on the mound. Once again, Braden Hensley had the 6 RBIs against Campbell County at Smoky Stadium. The only hits he's had this season, but he's done a really good job so far. There we go. Now we got a little bit more of that.
Outstanding night for Hensley.
Yeah, I wish I could have been there for that one, but unfortunately I couldn't. Unfortunately, it wasn't possible for me where I was, but we will be here for the rest. And one other thing we do on these broadcasts, and you can help me out with it this year, at the end of the game, we will make our announcement of who we picked as our Dragon Vision players of the game. We could pick one, we could pick two, but I'll let you choose them, and then what I'll do after the game is we'll go get Coach Stacy and a couple of them come up here and do some interviews with them.
Okay, we can talk about that.
High and inside from ball one.
Tied up 2-2.
See if Braden Hensley can knock in the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the first inning. 1-0 count, bases loaded, here's the pitch. Inside, calls strike one. Looked like it might have been a hair inside, but from our angle, we really can't tell. We're not dead center with it.
Offset to the right here.
And the umpire's lined up right where he needs to be, so we got to give him the credit for this one. Swing and a miss for strike two. Come on, Hensley.
Nice pitch.
Very nice pitch on that one.
Calvin Lee's pitching.
We got bases loaded, 2 outs, and a 1-2 count. High and inside, ball two. Hensley once again leads the team in RBIs right now with 6 RBIs coming into tonight's game.
All in one game.
All in one game with time called last second. They called a balk. They balked him in a run.
Davis will score. It's 3-2 Dragons.
So
We'll take that.
second base umpire calls in a balk. I'm not sure if he shifted his weight too early on the pitcher's mound or what, but it's still a 2-2 count. Even count. The pitch to Hensley. Swing and a miss for strike 3 to end the inning. So I'll let you go ahead and run down what happened on this one.
The Dragons 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors.
We had two
Dragons left on base.
So after one, your score is 3-2. Once again, this is a great day for baseball. Wind now blowing to almost straightaway center. Harrison Shelton warming back up. Get ready to come out for the top of the second inning. 3-2 your score. Not sure. We'll have to figure. I'll pull up my game changer real quick and figure out exactly how they scored that balk so we can figure all this out.
Go to the top of the second.
And
Now for our county. Maybe Logan Styles. 7, 8, 9 coming up. Fighting Fox got a report. Correction here, we got number 18.
yeah, there was looks like Ruiz is the next batter. Leas. He's the first baseman.
Okay. Placing Styles.
I did see when I was out there for the admin meeting, they did say they had to make one last minute change. If I don't get tongue tied.
Logan Styles, that's just number change. Yeah. Now.
We got a pitch right here, high, and just a little bit high for ball one to lead off the second inning. Second pitch in there, right down the middle for strike one. I don't think he was expecting that hard of a pitch from Harrison. Lined it. It's going to land right in front of us, right just a little bit short. I think Slavin wanted to try to throw him out at first, but Jackson Webb had come too far off the bag. It's the third hit allowed by Harrison Sheldon.
Devin Caldwell, the lead-off hit.
Devin Caldwell up to bat now with a runner at first and nobody out. Ball gets away on a bad try to stretch from Jackson Webb. Runner's going to get to second. He's rounding second, trying to go for third. Oh.
Good to rise it from. But he came up with the cutoff.
Yeah, if the cutoff would have caught that one, he was dead rest because he had overshot it. I thought he was going for third. How far that he had gone on that one, I thought he was going for third. And you can see by how dirty his jersey is, he thought he was going for third too.
Didn't quite see the pickoff. Errant throw.
Looked like he was a little bit errant throw, just a little bit wide of Jackson Webb's glove. First pitch, bunt, foul, back into the backstop.
First error of the game goes to the Dragons. It's a tough one right there. You don't want to see that runner get in scoring position.
No, but Harrison Sheldon, if he stays calm, he can get these out without allowing a run. Squares away to bunt, pulls back, called strike two. Not sure if he's going to try to square away to bunt this one. Also, we want to mention that the Lady Dragons are playing at Coalfield, so sometimes throughout this game we will give you updates on that one as well. Swing and miss for strike three. Was that strikeout number 3 on the day for Harrison Shelton already?
Now batting the center fielder, number 12, Carson Hobson. Carson Hobson on the center fielder, 9th batter in the order for the Fighting Cocks.
Yeah, Shelton does have 3 strikeouts in 1 1/3 inning so far. Foul tip and caught for strike 1. Sun's starting to go down just a hair, being behind some clouds. Next pitch, that was way inside. Harrison caught him up on that one.
It's going to get cold tonight. Down in the 20s.
Not ready for that. I thought that was over after last week. Us being in, I thought we were in Florida last week with the temperatures we had. I think
Up and down roller coaster.
at the 0-2 count, see if he gets strikeout number 4 right here. He does get strikeout number 4 on a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts after allowing the opening single to begin the second inning.
Now on the center base, number 10, Brady Calfee. Calfee, lead off batter, struck out the first time.
See if Shelton can go 3 for 3 in this inning. First pitch from Shelton. Nice little breaking pitch on that one for strike 1. Looked like it was going to be a ball out of his hands and cut in right at the last second. Batter's really up high or up inside in the box too. Way outside for ball 1. Look at how when the batter lines up, look how close he is to the inside line of the batter's box.
He's right on, man. As far as he can go on that left foot.
Exactly. Looks like his knees might even be over it just a hair. Swing and a miss. He blew that one by him for strike 2. Harrison now 1 strike away from saying no harm, no foul with a runner at second and striking out 3 in a row. The pitch foul, backing out of play. That one hit the net. I think it went a little bit over the net. It did. It bounced off the low Ponderosa 10. That's all I know that one as is the Little Ponderosa Zoo during the Anderson County Fair. Here's the pitch. Fouled back, and that one would have hit me if we didn't have the glass and the netting in the way.
Cocke County brought a good contingent of fans here.
Well, probably an hour, 15-minute drive from Newport, maybe hour and a half drive from here. It's not that easy of a drive either. Lined it right up to second base. The lead on the bounce gets the stop where Garrett Davis throws it over. Misplay by Jackson Webb. The runner will score to tie the game. That was a good throw to Jackson Webb, but he misplayed it. So that'd be reaching on a fielding error, I would say, to make the score now 3-3.
Yeah, another run there. Nice stop by Davis.
It was a short hop. It was a little funny hop on that one, too. He played it perfectly. Webb just couldn't grasp it. Well, it was thrown right at him. So, yeah, 3-3 score now with a runner at first. Pitch from Shelton. Inside called, strike 1.
Batting Sway Holt, catcher.
How did he do in his first at bat?
Fielder's choice. First time up.
Check swing. They say he did not go, though. Mack was looking for the back pick over to Webb, trying to get Webb's confidence back up after a couple fielding errors in this inning. The pitch, strike around the outside corner. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Harrison trying to get out of this thing without allowing another run. The pitch, fouled back and out of play. One thing I like, these two, you can tell these two teams have respect for each other. There's no trash talking going on between the two teams. Nothing out of the dugouts.
No, that's
Lowered away from all two.
we've got a little history here with Cocke County. Casey Taylor, he was at Cocke County before he came to Clinton, if I'm not mistaken.
And ground ball to Davis. Davis backhands it. Act like he was going to throws the first. In time. Nice stop by Webb. Nice throw by Davis to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 2 errors, and 1 left. Midway through the second, your score is 3-3. And yeah, you were right. I was talking to actually Hoppy Merriman today. She was mentioning Casey Taylor coming from Cocke County, and that's a good. Casey Taylor, one of the best coaches to come through Clinton. Coach Stacy's right there with him.
Right, was Casey, the son of longtime coach Alvin Taylor. Casey now at Sevier County.
With Bubba Owens, also another big dragon. And they've done some great work down in Sevier County. They've got that program right where it needs to be. They're always on the prime of making it to Murfreesboro, but can't quite get over that one ledge.
Actually made it. Coach Casey Taylor's first year actually did make it to Murfreesboro. Went 2 and out. Did not win a game. Had that big pitcher, Hagen pitcher.
Okay, yes. I missed that.
Went in to play for Tennessee, and he didn't pitch any of that in the state tournament. I don't know what was going on there. It was something. He was going to get drafted, and he didn't want to. Maybe had some arm problems going on. He didn't want to risk anything as far as that.
Could be. They could have been holding him for Game 3, hoping they would make it to a Game 3 and make sure he would be the one to get him into the state championship game. You never know.
Right, so basically went down and watched him play down there one of the games.
You know, that's one thing you love doing is going up to Murfreesboro. I'm going to miss going to Murfreesboro for the spring fling because I've gone the last 2 years and covered the spring fling. Got to see Union County last year, and that was a great win for Union County. It was a great way they won it. Then I got to see Farragut right afterwards. And Farragut, I will tell you this, I was sitting up on the Farragut side, but I was behind this little safety mound they have. And Farragut looks at me and says, "You better not move," because they took the lead. And truly enough, I stayed in that spot. They kept the lead over Hardin Valley, and they celebrated like it was their first championship, not their, 17th now? They got so many championships under that coach, but that just shows you about that program, too.
Two Knoxville schools going out there last year.
Yeah, two rivals at that, and not separated by that much. Getting ready to start the bottom of the second inning. Leading off will be number 27 for the Dragons. That's Beats.
27, Dallas Beats.
Dallas Beats coming in with a .333 batting average, 1 run scored and a double on the season. High for ball 1. Beats not a bad pitcher either for the Dragons.
I know he's not. He's in the rotation.
Now 1-0 count to Beats. High for ball 2.
He is a junior.
I think he is a junior. I will double check that right now.
He's pitched since he was a freshman. And last year as well.
Yeah, Beats is a junior. Yeah, Beats did a great job pitching last year. Got a 2-1 count.
Now playing left Starting left field for the Dragons, and there's a rip.
Yeah, over the head, they caught a nice play by the outfielder to get the catch for the first out. Good hit, but a better jump by the outfielder.
Put it hard. Right at him.
Now batting the center field, number 16, Sam Duggins.
Now we got Sam Duggins. This will only be his third at-bat of the season. He's 0 for 2 coming into tonight. Sam also... Actually, no. Jace Mack, we're back at the top of the lineup.
Duggins is in center field.
Duggins is in center field. He's being pinch hit by Garrett Lee.
Here's Jace Mack. Doubled in the first and scored. Well, he was quite a courtesy runner and had a double.
First pitch in there for strike one. Little high curveball for ball one. And an update, the Lady Dragons are leading Cofield 1-0. One pitch, low for ball two.
Yeah, match might be back in Murfreesboro. Who knows? With the Lady Dragons softball, possibly Clinton baseball, it'd be great to see anytime you can get to the state. I know the Lady Dragons have got one of their goals is to get to the state, and we've made the region the last couple of years. Just get past Gibbs, but now Gibbs is in their district, so chance to get one of those top 2 spots as Mack walks
on 5 pitches. Oh yeah, no, that would be a great one. They were 1 run away from making it last year. The pitcher hit a home run against Bree McCamey off the scoreboard.
They lost 2 games to Gibbs, which Gibbs last year went on to...
They made it. They did not make it to the final. What? No, they got knocked out right before the championship round. They got Jackson Barrett at first as a courtesy run up for Harrison Shelton now. Harrison Shelton with a triple. I remember this triple for his first at bat of the night. High, the 5th straight ball thrown by the pitcher. Oh no, he's thrown 1 strike in between, but 5 of the last 6 pitches he's thrown have been high. Jackson Barrett 2 for 3 stealing today. Acted like he was going to go and faked the catcher out. Catcher ended up throwing to second while Barrett was walking back to first. So we got a 1-1 count, 1 out. Tie game at 3 here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Once again, Jackson Barrett 2 for 3 on stolen base attempts this season. Way high for ball 2. Harrison wanted to get the first home run of the season for the Dragons. He had a few of them last year too.
Yeah, I think most of his home runs were on the road. I think he had one at home.
Pickoff move not in time.
Which was kind of surprising because of the short porch and right, but I think Harrison went deep a couple times on the road. I think it seemed like most of the Dragons' home runs last year were on the road.
They were. They had 5 or 6 by themselves against Gatlinburg-Pittman, swing and a miss for strike 2. Yeah, the Gatlinburg-Pittman game, I still remember that one. You could have everything closed up top, and you could still hear the wind coming through. And you could have almost bunted a home run with how hard the wind was going that night. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3.
Nice pitch.
Swung him out of his shoes on that one. Harrison tried to break off on that swing.
Isaiah Slayton.
He sacrificed fly in his first at bat, scoring Harrison from third.
Better memory than I do.
Runner on first, 2 outs. Slavin grounds the ball towards third. Just out short glove of third, gets it second base. Short, safe, going all the way home. Shortstop not in time on the throw. Infield single for Isaiah Slavin. Garrett Lee now up to bat for the Dragons. pitch. Got runners on first and second. Dragons with a chance to take the lead. The pitch. Curveball right down the middle for strike one.
Hung that one a little bit, Garrett. His head.
Gary knew he had that one. If he would have just read it the right way, he'd probably be walking home right now. The pitch. Way low for ball two, or ball one. 1-1 count, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Dragons looking to take the lead with a 3-3 score right now. You got Jackson Barrett at second, Isaiah Slavin at first. 1-1 pitch, fakes him out, tries to get him caught a rundown. He's going to be thrown out at third. The second caught stealing of the season for Jackson Barrett. We're in the inning, so we now know that Garrett Lee will start off the bottom of the third, though, for the Dragons. Yeah, one by Cocke County that time. Yeah, they read the scouting report on Jackson Barrett. With 2 stolen bases, led the team coming into tonight. Now he's been caught twice as well. Harrison Shelton coming out to begin the warm up for the third inning. We're going to take just a quick break while they do the warm up. You're listening and watching Clinton Dragon Baseball on Dragon Vision. We're back. Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball on Dragon Vision. I'm Matt Hagen with John Williams.
We're at the top of the third. 3-3. Threes are wild now, Matt.
Threes are wild here. It was twos, now it's threes.
Cocke County with 3 hits and 3 runs. Clinton 3 runs on 4 hits. 2 errors. An earned run, allowing Cocke County to get their 3rd run. Pass right now up to bat. Here's the pitcher.
Lease.
Lease.
Got a 1-1 count.
He singled into first. Here's Shelton. Nice off-speed pitch there. Oh, strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shelton throwing plenty of strikes, and Cocke County's doing a good job putting the bat on the ball as there's ball 2-2 now.
Harrison did a little bit of a quick pitch, it looks like, too. Got high and outside on that one.
Full count. Oh, Shelton. Nobody has walked yet for the fighting Cocks. And there is a ball 4.
Right when you called it.
Jinxing.
I wasn't gonna say the broadcaster jinx yet on that one.
That was a borderline pitch, just a little high. And lead off batter on for Cocke County as Reese Thomas come up, struck out. Last time up, he is the cleanup batter. Bumped the runner over.
I said bun the runner over. He bunted it off his forearm and then out of bounds, and then foul.
As the umpire, Silver Fox, they call him, goes out, going to give Harrison a new baseball, looks like.
he's talking to him about something too. I'm not sure what it would be. Maybe it's something to do with how quick he's trying to pitch. What do you think?
I don't know what this is. Could be.
It's like as soon as it might be right when he's telling him that he's good, he's already ready for the windup. Not exactly sure, but Harrison is pitching a little bit quicker since the first inning.
0-1 count. Lead-off runner on for Cocke County. There's a strike. There's the ball up.
That was a ball.
Number one.
Yeah, because he bunted the first one foul. I thought it might have been a strike too.
Pretty curved ball there. Outside corner. 1-2 now. Shelton.
Runner at first, toss, and his batting gloves over to his first base coach.
There is. He's a little bit off. 2-2.
Yeah, I liked how this umpire's actually showing him where he possibly missed it too, instead of just not saying anything. I always thought he went for it on a check swing too, but
there's the 2-2. That's the leap into right.
It's going to land.
Base hit.
Sullivan picks it up and fires it back into second base. Oh, he was almost caught off second base when Davis tried to tag him right there. Nevertheless, it's another hit for the Fighting Cocks.
Those two batters reach here as Lee's doing a walk.
Not sure.
Comes up with a single. Now it's Ellison up who singled in the first.
First pitch they say was a little high for ball one. I say I like this umpire because at least he's telling them, okay, yeah, you're doing it right here. Just go a little lower.
Well, he's a veteran umpire. We're seeing him call many games here at J.C. Park. There's a strike. 1-1. Now the count.
You don't hear really any kind of arguments from either side, either on the calls.
This Cocke County team's been impressive. You don't see Shelton give up many hits, you know.
You don't see him give up many base runners, period.
And they were putting the bat on the ball, and there was another one grounder to shortstop.
Possible double play.
Taking Daggins to first.
Nice little stop there by Webb.
Good scoop by Webb, a double play for the Dragons.
Nice job. You were calling it. I saw it as it happened. Does advance a runner to third, but great scoop right there. Stretch and scoop by Jackson Webb.
Sleeves advances for third. Tyson Webb for number 2 play, 6-4-3.
And they just said Tyson Webb is now courtesy running for the pitcher at third base.
Davis to Duggins to Webb. Now the batter. Maybe first inning. Didn't jot it down, so see if you can remember how he made it out.
How did he make
the last out of the first inning.
I think it was a
first inning chopper to Webb at first. He's going to pitch to Shelton, and the Dragons are out of the inning, giving up 2 leadoff singles. Over the bottom of the third, it's 3-3.
Jackson Webb, that was probably his best inning at first base so far. Webb to Webb out on that one. Webb hits it, and Webb to Shelton to get him out.
Shelton's a little upset. He thought the base runner gave him a little forearm
shimmy
as he crossed the bag there.
But I respect how he wasn't upset. He was just trying to have a conversation. Just say, hey, can you watch this next time? I'll give Sheldon respect. He doesn't get upset often. If he does get upset, it's something else.
Just like Coach Stacy's talking about now.
Yeah, we're not going to show some of those meetings just because we don't want to see what we said. But yeah, nice call, nice catch on that one. Yeah, Coach Stacy's trying to tell him, just stay calm. It's your game. Don't worry about it.
Picture right there. Harrison had his arm around Coach Stacy.
Stacy's been a key part in Sheldon's career all 4 years. He's been a key part, like a key member of the entire Clinton faculty and staff, helping out everything in every sport from top to bottom.
Oh, yeah, Coach Stacy. Super nice individual. Been in high school, not only baseball, but working in the school as athletic director.
Coming up to bat now. He was up to bat when Jackson Berry got caught stealing.
Brett Lee's going to lead off the bottom of the third. He flew out in the first. And the score is 3-3. Both teams with 4 hits. Dragons with 2 errors. Lee. Strike, check, swing, strike.
He kind of crossed him up on that one.
Big number 19. He's been big ever since he's been at Clinton, but he's really put on the muscle. You know, he played football for Coach Keith and the Dragons, and
got all region this year.
I'm sure that helped him, but his thigh muscles, he's really...
probably by his big as both my legs combined.
Of course, his dad played at Halls High School. He played for Coach Poston. He just recently retired at Halls, but Brian Lee's his dad's a scoreboard operator, and
something just happened. They're calling one of the coach out there, umpire called time. He saw something with the pitcher that he didn't like. Called time and wants to have a meeting up there at the pitcher's mound. Not exactly sure what he would have seen. I wouldn't have cut you off right there unless I saw that happening. We motioned for the pitcher. Or motioned for the coaching. Might be saying, probably, it may have been the reason why he got called for a balk in the inning. He saw something. He's trying not to let him get hit with another balk. What do you think?
could possibly be. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here.
Whatever it is, the meeting's over now. He asked either the third base coach or Coach Stacy if everyone was good, and we're back to, as Freddie would put it, play ball.
Yeah. Miss old Freddie. He's not here tonight, I don't think.
No. We need Freddie back. We got to get him on the mic sometime. That would be a fun one to hear.
1-2. It's the lead. It's going to be ripped into left. Basically,
He gets underneath the glove.
Gary Lee now is going to go to second. The center fielder backs it down as Lee now with a single and error.
I was about to ask you, how would you call that? How would you call that play?
In the system, Jared Davis. Hit and an error in the left field.
Looks like I'm gonna go with your call because there they go. Now they finally listed as a. I don't know what they just did. They just called it 2 errors and a hit. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with what you said on that one. And I'm gonna give him a hit and an error on that one. I'll check Game Changer in just a little bit and see how they scored it.
He must have
double punched the error or something on that one.
double punched. Here's Garrett Davis. That's
Nice little hit right there by Davis.
It's going to get to the wall as Lee comes in to score to get the right. Davis going to third, but gets back. There's a throw. Cannot handle it. It's back. Garrett Davis with you call that a double?
That would be a double because he didn't quite touch the outfielder when he did get that score, or when he did get it out there. And Davis almost pulled what Cocke County did in the second inning and outran second base and got thrown out at second base. As now I'm going to say our MVP at the top half of the inning, Jackson Webb, comes up to bat. Because Jackson had a little bit of a bad start with the 2 errors, but then he was able to mount up and get a huge get all 3 outs big time for the Dragons at the top of the third.
Jackson Webb, he's single in the first. He lays down a
real nice spot
to the pitcher. He throws him out. And he gets Davis over the third and did his job.
Great job on that one by Jackson.
28, Alex Duggins.
Yeah, Duggins up to bat next. Duggins up to bat next. How did Duggins do in his first at bat?
Duggins, he walked. He walked his first time up.
We're at third now. Ooh. Called strike. Couldn't see.
On the corner.
It was a good placement for that one.
Clinton 4, Cocke County 3.
We don't really have any of our right field rowdies out there this year.
Not yet.
Nice little butt right there.
Duggins lays it down. The pitcher throws.
Does get the out, but does allow Davis to score.
Now batting the third baseman of the team,
Davis comes in.
Now we got the senior Braden Hensley coming up to bat. Once again, he leads the team with 6 RBIs. Last time he was at bat, there was a balk for a run to score.
Coach Stacy's playing small ball.
I think that was one thing we had issues with last year was the small ball.
That's Webb. Thunder Davis over to third, and Duggins sacrifice bunt. It was not a squeeze play, safety squeeze, I guess you call it, and got him in.
Hensley was all over that first pitch, and the next thing I hear is the visiting dugout going back up.
You're bringing Hensley up.
Now you got a 1-1 count.
He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, that first check swing, the ball landed in the bullpen for the Dragons.
1-1 count. Pretty pitch on the outside corners now, 1-2.
His pitcher's got some nice pitches. He's got some nice break on all of his pitches.
Braden Hensley, he's been here since a freshman. There's a
ground ball towards third, picked up.
Third, yes, across the diamond for the third out. Cocke County.
Nice job, though, for the Dragons in that half inning, taking a lead back 5-3.
The Dragons got 2 runs. 2 runs on.
Looks like 3. Yeah, 2 hits, you're right. 1 error. Even though their scoreboard, our scoreboard shows 1 error, their scoreboard shows 2.
They may have.
I'm going to check Game Changer while you're thinking about how they may have scored that one, see what they say.
They may have gave Davis hit. That may have been a single and an error too, because the ball got past the left fielder, but they have just let it. Might be an error, but you'll check Game Changer.
Game Changer has 1 error listed for us and no errors listed for Cocke County. So we're all under the boat by, I mean, we'll leave it with what we have right now because Game Changer can always change afterwards. I'm gonna go with your expertise on whether that was an error or not, because you and I were both on the same page when we were talking it through. Just as a new pitcher.
Isaiah Slavin, the lefty, senior lefty for the Dragons. Lawrence Hill commit. Coming in, 1-2 punch. Twin Dragons, Shelton and Slavin.
So Slavin comes in tonight, has already pitched 4 2/3 innings, giving up 11 hits, 6 runs, none earned, 1 walk and 8 strikeouts. None earned.
Had some errors down there in Florida.
They did.
For your Dragons.
And I'll give you the line for Harrison Shelton. As he exits the game, Harrison Shelton threw 70 pitches, 3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, none earned, a walk and 4 strikeouts. Because remember they were on the throwing, because they were on the throwing errors when they reached first. So it didn't count as an earned run because he didn't count as earned when he got to first. I would have been a little confused too, except for those errors. Harrison looks like he's gone out to possibly center field now.
Logan Styles will lead it off for Cocke County. He had a single. reached second base on an error. His first time up.
One thing Slavin's known for is a quick pitch. Let's see if he does it again today. I'll have to find out why my camera keeps trying to go into sleep mode.
I guess because you got Sleepy working here.
That could be the case, or I could just blame Anthony for not being up here helping us too.
Anthony was wanting to help us. He's been asking me all week. He said he's going to come up and do stats for us.
Man, he does.
Seen it.
No, so if something happens here, it's all Anthony's fault, as it usually is. We gotta give him a shout out, so one way or the other.
That's right. Coach Stacy gave him a jersey earlier tonight.
So we'll have to tell Coach Stacy just to take it back if he doesn't show up here.
Slavin out 2-2 pitch. The Styles.
Hey, check swing, they called it a ball. No, they called it a strike. I don't know. They say he did go for it.
Strike 3.
I wasn't sure. That wasn't a real emphatic check with first.
Ball popped out of Max Mitt. Could have took off but they appealed it and he did go, so strike 3.
A strike nonetheless. I think he thought it was a ball.
And the lefty Slavin, a swinging strike.
We gotta think of a nickname.
Caldwell.
We gotta think of a nickname for Slavin. Because we had Harry the Hitman Sheldon.
Pitch a little high. 1-1.
What would your nickname be for Slavin?
I'm not sure.
Could just call him Lefty.
They called him last year. Players called him.
We gave him some. I don't remember what his nickname was last year. Have to check with Cody Holbrook while I give him a minute and see what he says. Nice job. 2 strikeouts in a row for Slavin to open up this inning.
Maybe call him the...
Now that is Snake 12.
That's what we'll call him there.
The Snake Slavin. Sneaks that one by for second strikeout.
That gives him 10 now on the season. Second Clinton pitcher to get 10 because Sheldon got hit his 10th earlier.
Now that number 8, Jake Ellison.
And it looks like defensive changes for the Dragons. Harrison Sheldon went to center field and Sam Duggins went over to right field, if I'm not mistaken. I can't get my left from right half the time.
This is a pinch hitter for Cocke County, Jake Ellison. So you got Blake Ellison, now you got Jake Ellison.
Wonder if there's any relation there.
I'd say so.
Well, first pitch was inside for ball 1. I also like being up in this side because you can hear what the coaches are saying to the batters.
Slavin throws it down for strike number 2. So 1-2 now. 2 outs here in the 4th inning. Dragons leading by 2.
Let's strike out the side.
Ellison stays alive. Just got a piece of that. Pretty good combination here with Shelton and Slavin here on the home opener for the Dragons.
Then we got 4 days off until their next game. We got 3 days off, and then we got 2 games on Friday.
Middle Christian and Volunteer.
Yes. And then we got Oak Ridge at home on Saturday.
That should be a pretty exciting game. That's coming in. And strike 3 is Slavin throws it by him, striking out the side with a big lefty.
And first thing he does, he goes over there and shakes Coach Turpin's hand. That's a great half inning. That was a great inning of work for Slavin. Didn't throw that many pitches. He threw 15 pitches to strike out the side. That's not bad at all.
That's pretty good work right there. Good work.
Now we'll go check. Just want to give a little update on the Lady Dragons game. Lady Dragons lead 6-0 in the top of the 3rd inning.
Lady Dragons.
Lead 6-0 in the top of the third inning. I will figure out how they scored just to give us a quick update on it.
There has a new pitcher in, number 3, A.S. Thomas, going from shortstop to pitcher.
Okay, so the ladies
has gone to the swap position.
So Lady Dragons got their lead. Sarah Bishop got her first career home run as a Lady Dragon.
Just a freshman.
Just a freshman. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think she got a home run in Florida. One of the Dragons did get a home run down in Florida.
Oh, yeah, it's Graham.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, L.A. Graham got her first home run of the season. She came close to setting some records last year, also with home runs.
Just a sophomore.
Well, great job for the Lady Dragons. They went, I think, 2-2 down in Florida. The one common opponent they had down in Florida that they'll see again is the JV team played Anderson County and beat them 13-0 down in Florida.
Score was sort of surprising. I thought some good things from Anderson County and some of the younger players. And they, all of them probably playing varsity there, I guess. Anderson County's really got a young team, but I imagine all the younger players playing varsity ball.
And the Lady Dragons have a veteran team, as you know, with the Bree McCamey, Tommy Taylor, several other big seniors for them. I'm just blanking right now, but I'll remember when we do one of their games coming up really soon.
Oh, yeah, we got a really talented team, exciting. Putting softball at one new field being process of being put together.
Looks like it's actually almost complete too. They've got the heating facility nearly done.
There's Dallas Beats leading off the fourth for the Dragons. He lined out to left field in the first inning. Hit the ball really hard, sort of just right at the left fielder. First pitch by the new pitcher in, Thomas, is a ball. The Dragons lead by 2 here in the bottom of the fourth. This is Cocke County team undefeated on the season.
Which was a little bit low. The Dragons coming in with a 1-3 record.
It's also highlights of Cocke County. The first win, that was over Chucky Doe, 6-5, and we were real excited to get that win.
It's probably a rival from based on where they're located. That could be a sort of a rivalry to up their season. 2-1 count, next pitch. Looks like he's even more outside with a close strike 2. So that 2-2 count now for Dallas Beats.
They defeated Chucky Doe 6-5, Happy Valley 17-8, and South Green 6-2. I was talking to the Cocke County announcer for the game and talking about their coach. It's first-year coach Randy Harrell, and he's got 816 career wins.
Nice.
He's been coaching a long time, as there's a ground ball to the shortstop, leaves, falls across the diamond. Beats.
That was close. That was a bang-bang call, but I'm not going to argue that umpire had the right position on it.
Number 2, Jay Smack.
Jay Smack steps to the plate. Coach Randy Harrell of Cocke County, they were telling me that he was Coach of the Year at Jackson Northside. I'm not sure what year that was, but he's been around a long time.
The 816 wins, yeah, he's got to be around a while, but that's a great pickup for them.
He came from Gordonsville. He was at Gordonsville last year.
Great pickup for Cocke County.
There's a chopper by Matt to the second baseman. Throws over for the out. 2 down. Harrison Shelton steps to the plate.
Now batting the center fielder, number 14, Harrison Shelton.
Let's see if Harrison can become Harry the Hitman Shelton right here again like he was most of last season. I think some of these kids have picked up some unique walk-up music to kind of get ready to come to a bat.
Yeah, they come up with some good ones. Shelton swings, fouls it off.
He was ready for that one, just a little bit behind.
Dragons could use some base runners, could use some runs right here. It'd be nice to see a solo shot by Shelton.
You got some kids playing soccer out in the outfield. See if he can try to hit a baseball over to them.
Williams still blowing out the left center, right center.
He fouls that one back just identical to the first pitch of this at bat. Don't want to have a 1-2-3 inning right here. We need something just to get a little bit more momentum. That was low in the dirt for ball one.
Shelton, one of 10 seniors on the Dragons roster.
After this half inning, let's go through and name off each senior just so we can give them the recognition. Ground ball to first. Ooh.
Win the wickets.
I was going to let you call that one. See, what did you want to call that one?
Call that an error.
Call that an error? But it looks like they called it an error as well, real quick.
That's number 32, Isaiah Slater.
Dragons will take it.
So both teams now have 2 errors on the game. Regardless of what that score says right here, we'll give them both 2 on the game. Now you got the snake Isaiah Slavin coming up.
Slater's 1 for 1 with the sac fly in the first inning. Fly home, Shelton.
Tried to get a pickoff move to Shelton, but not in time. Moves the camera to where you can see first base. There you go.
For Shelton, I guess it was had some courtesy runners. Shelton slipped second base.
Nice job. Harrison, that will be his 3rd stolen base on the season to lead the team.
Shelton now in scoring position. Isaiah Slavin. Count 1-0. Slavin at the plate.
Oh, there's a big one.
On the line in left field. That will score Shelton easily.
Goes over to the corner.
Slavin's going to be at second with a double.
Nice job. You called it. It's not even doing a little eagle dance over at second base. You called it. You said we needed a run. You said we needed some kind of big hit on that one.
The deal is number 19, Jared Lee.
Yeah, I'm glad to you that I've already seen they can hit the ball.
Yeah, they can put up quite a bit of runs when they want, when they're ready for it. I think this is the most that the Dragons did put up 8 runs, and then they put up to 16 against Campbell County.
Garrett Lee, clean up.
Outside, look like going outside.
Want to know Garrett Lee. He is 1 for 2. He got a base hit in the second inning.
Could he be the first Dragon to get a home run this season?
There's a little chopper to third. He throws across the first of the outs. Word out of the inning, the Dragons we get 1 run.
Extend the
One hit and 1 error.
Yep. Extend the lead by 1 to make it 6-3. Dragons looking good tonight. Garrett Lee ran out. He had something fall off when he was running, so the catcher just handed it to him as he's walking off. A little bit of sportsmanship right there between catcher and another player. And some more country music being played by Coach Stacy. I think the team likes this music right now.
Oh, yeah. Stacy got quite a collection of music.
So he's got a very unique playlist, almost as unique as their walk-up music this year. See if remember, Slavin struck out the side in the first time he was pitching this. Let's see what he does in this inning. I wouldn't be surprised if he does it again with the way he pitches.
Let's pick up the side. Big run there last inning for Clinton. Double for Slater. I haven't seen over the last few years of the league, some games that they're going to win, other team will come back. There's some tough losses over the years. This team is senior dominated. They know how to win.
Oh, yeah, this is very Go ahead and, if you have them, go ahead and name off some of the seniors. We always named the main ones, Sheldon, Slavin, and Lee.
And also Garrett Davis, the transfer from Barnes. Also Blake Trudeau, Braden Hensley, David Ortiz, Big Poppy, everybody knows Big Poppy. Sam Duggins, Nathan Allen, and Jason Matt.
So all those seniors have good chances of getting playing time this year. Yeah, everyone loves Big Poppy, or as we called him for a while, One Arm, as he came off a wrist injury. But I saw him in a scrimmage nearly hit one out of the park with one arm.
He's a strong young man. Glad to think he took last year off, didn't he? And he's back this year with the team. And he's always fun to be around. He's a great young man.
Climbed back into baseball, football too, and did a great job with football this year.
Oh, yes.
Biggest play he had on football this year was an interception against Campbell County, and everyone jumped for joy when he got the interception.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. This is number 10, Brady Calfee.
And there goes my camera again as Slavin takes a 1-2 lead.
Leadoff batter. Cocke County, there's foul straight back.
I jumped on that foul thinking it was going to come right in here to us. Probably saw it on the barely saw it in time on the camera. I'm going to have to adjust my camera and try to get that to turn off.
Slavin ahead on the count, 1-2. Here on top of the fifth, leadoff batter. There's a hit over Hensley's head.
Davis,
nice play, but
I will give Davis credit on that one, not letting it go in the outfield. Wasn't going to get him out at first, but he did what he had to do to keep it in the infield.
Certainly did. Couldn't really tell at first. It's going over Hensley's head. But it did. Davis has good range that time to track it down.
I think he was hoping that he would round first, act like he was going to second, so when he fired it back in, Webb could tag him out.
Here's Sway Holt, the catcher. He is 0 for 2, hit into a fielder's choice and run it out to shortstop.
First pitch is a bit high and outside for ball one. Nice little pickoff move there, tried for Slavin, but just not in time for the runner at first.
So this is a big inning for the Dragons. Top of the order for the Cotton Cox. Slavin fires. Strike.
I don't think Slavin knows how to throw anything but strikes.
You know what all he throws?
I do not, but we'll figure that out before his next start. We'll meet up one day between games, and we'll just talk to them and see if we can have a little sit down with each one and figure out what they do. Get a little bit of in-depth, a little bit of an interview for them. Maybe we can play before a game.
1-2, that's strike 3 as Matt came home to the foul tip.
4 strikeouts on the day for Isaiah Slavin. 4 outs, 4 strikeouts, and only allowed 1 hit so far.
So bring up the shortstop. And he is 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Number 3 batter in Coach Harrell's lineup for Cocke County. And Slavin.
Slavin's on point tonight with his array of pitches.
Of course, as you mentioned earlier, he's going to Morris Hill, signed with them. There is a fly ball to left field. Dallas Beats comes over to grab it, and there's 2 down.
He's going to try to throw him out at first. Webb does a nice job keeping the ball in front of him. That actually took hitting it back to Isaiah Slavin. He was trying to pick it, bounced off his chest, and went to Slavin.
Thomas.
Good idea, but I'll give Webb credit for that one, to keep it in play where he could not advance.
Beats tried to cut the runner off too far on first, tried to throw him out, but good job by Jackson Webb, keep the ball in front of him. There's 2 outs in the inning.
The first non-strikeout for Slavin today.
Strikeout. Strike, excuse me, right there by Slavin. Next pitch also out to him. He's up now 1-2 count.
Check right here and see if Slavin can get his 5th strikeout of the day and make the runner no harm, no foul at first.
Pitch outside. Ball 1 is Thomas. He's 1 for 2 with the single.
I don't think the runner was paying too much attention on that one. That got away just enough where he might have been able to go for second, but he was already back at first by the time Matt got the ball.
There's the 1-2. Outside 2-2.
So just release him just a little bit early. He just needs to take a deep breath and for this next pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Strike 3. Slavin.
Number 5 for Isaiah the Snake Slavin.
The Snake slides one by him. Top County. No runs on 1 hit. 1 by Cocke left on base. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 6-3 Clinton.
Well, once again, our next broadcast for baseball will be Friday. We will have both games. First game at 4 o'clock. Second game tentatively scheduled for 8 o'clock. And then Saturday, we have a game against Oak Ridge. Do you know what time that game is supposed to be?
That game's scheduled for 1:30.
Okay, 1:30.
Last I saw.
We'll go with that. We'll talk to Coach Stacy about the upcoming schedule. And after the game, we can also talk to him a little bit about Florida. We'll see if he wants to talk about it. He may not. But we know that Florida was a tough trip for all Tennessee teams. If I counted right, between Oak Ridge, Clinton, and Anderson County, who were all at 2 different tournaments in Florida, 2 combined wins.
Oak Ridge living in still picked up a couple of wins. I'm not mistaken, they went 2-2.
I think they may have gone 2-2, and if that was the case, there would be 3 combined wins, because AC got 1 win to open and then lost all theirs.
That's good experience for all those schools. You get to go down there and play and have a good time, just enjoy spring break and play baseball. Get on the road, have some camaraderie, bonding, and it's always good for
He will wait. They went 2. Oak Ridge did go 2-2, so combined 3 wins for teams in Anderson County down in Florida.
Davis was fly for the Dragons. 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. Davis, senior, transfer from Knoxville Carnes, shortstop.
Made a big impact on this team, both with his defensive play and his hitting and base running.
There's another hit for Davis.
Speaking of his hitting, not bobbled by the center fielder.
Moves into second.
Not sure. I would give him a single and maybe...
17 Jackson.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe an error, but I'll give him a single on that one, because it did go off the center fielder's glove, but we'll just give him a single for that one. That's 2 doubles for him tonight, too.
Jackson Webb now steps to the plate. See if Coach Stacy tries to run him over. Davis, Webb swinging away. Hit the right side. That's good. He's throwing out at first. And it's the runner.
The throw to first was actually a lot closer than I anticipated. Webb was on his high horse and nearly beat that throw out.
Alex Daggins.
He walked in first. Also had an RBI bunt. His last time tried to pass the bunt, so.
Well, I almost wondered if he was going to do that coming into this one, but he swings and misses for strike one. Can still call for a bunt on this pitch, but we'll see what happens.
It's a big run right there. We'll see what Stacy has in store. Ball outside, gets stopped by the catcher.
All the infielders are expecting it, because if you look at, they're on the edge of the grass.
Yeah, infield's in. We're fighting Cox. 1 ball, 1 strike.
A nice little slap up the middle, and he'll be on base. That hit him.
He wore it out, buddy.
The third baseman is on first.
That's his first hit by pitch of the season. We gotta think of a nickname for Braden Hensley, too. We gotta give a nickname for each of the players, for mainly the seniors. We got Big Poppy Ortiz, we got Snake Slavin, we got Hitman Sheldon. Time called by the head coach of Cocke County.
Yeah, it's good timeout right here for Cocke County to talk about runners at the corners for the Dragons.
He's actually going to make a pitching change. He just handed the ball over to the head coach. There might be a pitching change coming right here. I'm used to that being the signal for college and for majors. If you hand the ball off, now they're going to let him have it. He just wanted to hand the ball to the head coach. Am I wrong? But usually that's the universal sign of we're getting somebody else.
Yeah, normally is. Usually the pitcher tosses the ball to the coach.
I think the umpire, he marked there was a mound, but I think he was ready to mark that there was a new pitcher as well, because he pulled out an extra sheet.
So here's Hensley. Runners at the corners, 1 out.
Goes for
the squares to bunt. They got him.
Oh, he's safe. I'm gonna be like you on that one. I wasn't quite sure how that one was gonna go. I can hear some arguing from outside too on that one.
Yeah, I don't have a good angle from here. I mean, look, him on the back, but glad he didn't.
No, he didn't stick around, but I'm like you on that one. From where we are, you can kind of see it, but we also have a pole right in our view.
There's a strike as Hensley tries to bunt once again.
Oh, they called 1-1. I thought that was 0-2. I thought they called the first one a ball. I thought they called the first one a strike when he went for it as well.
Missed the draw is the bunt back on that first pitch. It looked like a design play by Cocke County to throw that ball down to third as Hensley swings and misses.
And you can tell the sun's starting to go down towards the first base side. As you see, the third base has to hold his glove up to block himself from seeing from the glare of the sun.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Braden Hensley. Ball on 2-2 now. Dragons second and third. It's Davis at third. Dragons at second.
You can kind of see on our monitor right here just how bright it is getting out there, especially in the outfield, and the glare coming off all their banners.
There's a curveball. Hensley leans in there, fouls it off.
I think he was trying to aim for his dugout right there. As you hear a bunch of laughter, that one nearly took out half his team. Braden was supposed to hit it into the other dugout, not our dugout.
It's a big at bat here. 2-2 Dragons with 2 runners on, a 3-run lead. Hensley stays alive, has it straight back.
I don't hear a crash, so I guess it didn't hit a car on that one. He's getting there with his power, though. Someone out in, we got a couple more trucks down in right field over there, so with their lights on.
Yeah, we turn those lights off. Pitch by Thomas. Chopper Hensley, the shortstop, holds the runner, goes for first.
Wild throw outside the glove of first to score at least one. So that to me is it's a fielder's choice and a throwing error. What would you say on that one?
Now batting with 27 Dallas Cocke.
I think
He threw and it was well outside the glove of the first baseman, so I don't know if that'd be a throwing error or what.
I didn't see it at first.
Yeah, it went all the way into the netting, the throw did, so I'm going to call it a throwing error or a fielder's choice. We'll see. They called it a hit. I'll see what Game Changer calls it. Hey, now, look, that was Beats a lot.
By Beats. He's going to get another run in.
Yep, good job. And Rose going to try to advance to third. And out. Almost advanced to third. So it was a double play with an RBI, though.
Beats does his job. Nice bunt to get the run in as Hensley throwed out at third. Third out of the inning, but two big runs for the Dragons. Davis scores. So Dragons get the score.
So I would say that you are right. They did not call it an error. They did call it a single before that. He grounded to third through the first through the shortstop to tag out at third. So I'll do that. The line on the outfield scoreboard is correct. It's 8-3. The Dragons have 8 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. Cocke County has 3 runs on 5 hits and 2 errors. Slavin coming out to pitch again in this inning. Slavin's got 4 strikeouts so far, or 5. I'll double check. I think he's got 4 strikeouts so far. Let's see. Yes, Slavin does. Oh, he's got 5 strikeouts. So the Dragons have combined for 9 strikeouts and 1 walk in this game.
This is his third inning pitching.
Yeah, the other one was a fly out. It was a little line out.
2-6 hitting. 8-3 Clinton. The big runs, Matt. The big runs right there.
Very big runs. Cocke County now down to the final 6 outs of this game, and they need 5 to tie.
Now batting with it is number 14, Blake Ellison.
Blake Ellison for the Pirates. He is 1 for 2 single and hit into a double play. Last time up. Pitch by Slavin is inside ball.
Nice hold out there by the batter trying to check his swing, was able to pull it back. Next pitch is in there on the outside corner for strike 1. So we got 1-1 count for Slavin.
Strike 2 on the corner.
And that one, his strike zone seems to have gotten a little bit wider as the game went on.
It's getting colder out there.
It's a pop-up going down. Jackson Webb going for it. It's going to be a fair ball, though, because Gary Davis also went for it, and he knocked it out of his glove into foul territory. We had 3 of them. We had left field. We had left field, we had second base, and we had first base, all going for that one at the same time.
They ruled that a hit.
Error. It looks like an error they actually rolled it as, but let me see what they're going to call this on Game Changer. Error. Because Alex Stebbins was credited for the error.
Okay.
And once again, there goes Mike Cameron, wanting to act up as a courtesy runner. Number 11 comes on for the Cocke County. Lofton Ford.
Next up for Cocke County, number 23, Dylan Webb, the right fielder.
Another person I want to give a big shout out to that took over for you, Brian Ford is doing a great job over there on PA as well, helping us out, figuring out who's up to bat and who's courtesy running.
Exactly.
So we want to give a lot of changes this year, but we're glad to have you out here on Dragon Vision as well.
Thank you. I really enjoyed doing the PA. This would have been my 10th year. Coach Collette asked me to do it in 2015, and so I missed the PA. You know, it's different doing the play-by-play. I've never done play-by-play for baseball. Done basketball, but not baseball, so it's a little bit different.
You've got to call some really good basketball games too, and now you're getting your first chance to call some really good baseball games for these Dragons.
I appreciate the opportunity. Didn't want to pass it up.
No, you get the opportunity. Grab whatever chance you get it. I always wanted to use a Maverick phrase in mind, but I can't do that one.
What phrase is that?
Grab the ball by the horse. Kenny, I mean, it was almost a given on that one.
Right.
23's kind of got Slavin timed up on this one. He's fouled off the last two.
Yeah, 2-2. Lead off batter is on. And strike three was Slavin, his 6th strikeout.
10th strikeout of the day for Dragon pitching. I always want to give a shout out whenever they hit double digits.
And number 18, Logan Styles.
There's Logan Styles. He is 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Slavin's throwing pretty hard.
I think this was the first batter Slavin faced. Because he's had this will be this, because he has 6 strikeouts, 1 other out. So Slavin struck him out last time.
He's throwing pretty hard, I'd say mid-80s.
And I think so. We'll have to ask him what some of his timing was. He went to a lot of camps this year. He went to a lot of different schools to get scouted. And he just fell in love with Mars Hill, and it's on his only visit.
That's in South Carolina, right?
Yes. I think it's actually in the same conference as Carson Newman, if I'm not mistaken. So he'll actually be up against Jackson Silva, former Dragon, and current Dragon, Harrison Shelton.
Who knows, they might pitch against each other someday.
That would actually be a really cool game to go to as well. We'll have to figure that out and go to it.
We'll have to go to that for sure.
Well, Shelton's actually fought back into this one down 3-0. Now it's a full count.
Strikeout.
Wow, nice pitch.
Throws it by and caught looking.
Number 7 for Isaiah Slavin. We're not announcing it yet, but we may have one of our player of the game nominees right here.
Okay.
Number 16, Brody Hudson.
Brody Hudson, has he batted yet?
He's a new batter. He's batting for Devin Caldwell.
Slavin now has 15 strikeouts on the season. He came in tonight with 8, and he's already struck out 7 today.
He's mowing them down. He's replacing me. Bodie's replacing Caldwell. He struck out twice.
Cocke County down to their final 4 outs as of right now.
There's a foul.
That one hit the top of the building behind us, I think. Either that or hit the top of our building. When I hit the top of the building behind us, I could hear it through my headset.
To the barn, yep.
Can he do it? He does.
Great.
And the second time he struck out all 3 batters and one in the inning that he pitched. We'll have to go, let's go with at least 2 players of the game. We may want to do 3. We'll do pitching, hitting, and we could do a fielding. I think I know who I'll give it to fielding right now, even with a couple mistakes. I think so, but we'll see how this half inning goes. So far, it's a great game for the Dragons. They're slow to start off with, but they've woke up the last couple of minutes. Not sure what happened to Harrison. That's not the normal Harrison Shelton that we see.
Genesis was out on the ball and hostage Harrison Fields. Did a good job getting out of some defenders. And with the double play. Any specific?
I want to get a shout out. If you hear it up and down, so Brian Ford's going through all the sponsors for the Dragons. We don't have a list right now, but we want to thank all those sponsors for helping the Dragons out. We should have a list coming up. We're trying to get them, since we can do it for baseball, we're trying to get them to help us out so we can start saying thank you to all of them throughout all of our broadcasts as well.
Thank you.
We will put
certainly do appreciate all the sponsors. See some of them on the outfield wall out there.
Genesis, Fox Toyota, Holiday Inn Express, True Value, Kevin Cook over at Legends Event. On deck, the new hitting facility, training facility. We're back at the top of the order now.
Jay Smack leading off the bottom of the sixth for the Dragons. They lead 8-3.
I'll still keep his nickname the way we had it last year, Jay Smacks.
That's a good one. Jay Smacks. He is 1 for 2 with a double and a walk.
Yeah, he led off the game with that double followed by a triple right afterwards.
Ball bounces.
Probably about a foot in front of the plate. Once again, this is a great night. Winds died down just a little bit from the opening. Temperature may have gone down a little bit, but it's still a great night for baseball.
Ground ball to third. He boots it.
And Mac will easily be safe at first.
Blake Ellison. Now that in the city
We got Jackson Bear getting ready to courtesy run for Jace. They're going to call that a single for Jace Mack. And that is the 10th hit of the night for the Dragons.
Here's Shelton.
Harry the hitman. There he goes. That one's up. Pop up towards center. Caught by the center fielder. I thought that was going to be the first one of many this season for Harry. Harry needed that win that we had in the first couple of innings that might have carried it as far as he needed it to go.
You know, the Clinton replacing their turf here, and it looks like the mound may have got.
The mound's got turf, home plate's got turf.
Is that new as far as replaced, or?
Not sure if it's replaced. It might be. There's several patches of that turf on the pitcher's mound.
Looks like pitcher's mound may have got some new turf.
It might have. We'll have to talk to Stacey about that one as well, but he's done a phenomenal job with the upkeep, the gravel on that outfit on the outskirts of foul territory. So we're just barely fouling that one off. And yeah, they finally did turn off the lights in the right field with those two trucks. Coach Stacey may have signaled to them if they needed to turn them off.
Sure he did, yeah, somebody let him know that. Here's Slater. 2 balls for 1 strike. It's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now to count.
That one looked more like one of his famous golf swings than a baseball swing.
Yeah, you've seen him play some golf, I guess, at the tournament there.
And they do. All their fundraisers, these Dragons put in all their effort for everything. That one gets away. Jackson Barrett advances to second on that pitch. Won't call him wild pitch. There's a pass ball maybe.
Hey, here we go, big pick right here.
But it does help out the Dragons right there as he gives a full count and it negates the possibility of a double play.
Yeah, Barrett now in scoring position at second. There's Slavin looking for his third hit.
It's actually ball 4.
That was the walk.
And he still gets on base. So he's still perfect on the day getting on base. We went to that. He's still perfect on the day getting on base with his batting average.
Base percentage.
And now we got a courtesy winner, Hayden Allen for Isaiah 7, which means Isaiah will be coming back for the 7th inning. In the 7th inning to pitch. Another senior, Hayden Allen. His brother Xander played football for the Dragons before he went over to Halls.
Yeah, like the football players. Very good for Clinton and Halls.
He was one of the best on the defensive side of the ball.
There's Garrett Lee. Garrett Lee is 1 for 2.
We got to think of a nickname for him too.
Used to call him G Lee, but I don't think he liked that too much. He looked at me once in the PA. So G Lee, I don't think he much care for that.
Maybe not. Maybe Giant Garrett Lee. That might be a good one for him. We'll see.
Garrett the Giant.
Yep. He's up 3-0. I had 3-0 in the count.
Does he hit the green light here?
I don't know. He might. He let it go, which is what the looked like he was going to go for it, but he dropped his hand early. You knew once that hand came loose, he wasn't going to go for it. He probably could have taken that one 400 feet if he wanted to.
Yeah, play it safe and get a free pass. Nope,
No, it's in play. It's in foul territory. First baseman running after it. Lands just foul down the first base line. Can't really see it from the camera based on where it's located, but we're going to try to fix the camera angles throughout the season to make them look better. But I was watching it. It landed almost where the gravel is near the building. Foul, but not by much. And that was almost like a check swing, and it still went almost 200 feet.
Yeah. Oh, it was going to be out of play at first, so
I think we all did.
full count. Inside, ball 4.
Back-to-back walks issued by this pitcher. Now we got another senior that we're going to have to think of a nickname for, Garrett Davis.
Back-to-back walks.
Garrett Davis, if you've not noticed, he has a unique walk-up approach into the batter's box. He'll go and he does a little dance around the entire batter's box, steps out, warms up, and gets ready to hit.
He's a good addition for the Dragons, for sure. Especially with Sam Rayleigh, this unfortunate injury he had there at one of the scrimmages, I believe.
He did. Ground ball up the middle. Nice. 1 run to score. Hayden Allen rallying third, and he comes in to score a 2-run single. Garrett Davis.
Davis had fought the game.
Now batting the first base for number 17, Jackson
I like Jackson Webb's walk-up song. I didn't really get to listen to his walk-up song until just now. He's got a fun little walk-up song. Runners on first and second. 10 runs now for the Dragons.
Webb, swing and a miss. Jackson Webb. Now 1 for 3.
If I'm not mistaken, 3 runs are needed and the game will be over and not have to go to the 7th inning.
So he
could be the game-winning run. First 2 he whiffed at. But Jackson Webb's had a phenomenal game, though, tonight.
Yeah, talking about Sam Rayleigh, that was... I'll see him get hurt and wish him best of luck. I hope he's going to have some surgery.
I hadn't heard yet, but I was there when it happened. He threw a couple pitches down in Northview. No, it wasn't Northview. He threw a couple pitches down in Lenore City during the play day and then just walked off.
Yeah, he He's a tough ball player, Sam Rayleigh. He's
Junior.
I think he led the team and hit by pitches. Might have led the state last year.
Yeah, he had over 20 hit by pitches last season. I remember that. There goes my camera again.
He's a solid player. Dragons definitely miss him.
Yeah, Sam Rayleigh, we'll have to get him up here to help us out a little bit. He would probably enjoy coming up here, being a great addition to our Dragon Vision broadcasts.
I'd love to.
Well, we threw it off of Garrett Lee's helmet.
Love to get Sam up here. His parents worked a concession stand last year and
Might still be.
a couple of years and may still be working. But
Yeah, well, I saw him at practice a couple days ago. His spirits are still high. He still is so involved in this team, and that's what you want to see. Yeah, he's a junior. He may not get to play this season. Depends on what type of surgery he's having, but he's still highly involved.
yeah, he plays all positions. Last year, shortstop, third base, catcher,
Pitcher.
Yeah,
He could do it. I think he was actually going to be outfield this year.
I think he was lead off batter some games. Big loss for the Dragons.
Well, get some credit to Jackson Webb. He went down 0-2 and he's fought back to make it a full count now with runners on first and second.
Jackson Webb, younger brother John Webb, played here for the Dragons.
To the land. No, shortstop catches it. Nice at bat though by Jackson Webb. Gotta give him some credit for that at bat.
Number 28, Alex Duggins.
Webb's got a good bat. He can hit all over the field. You need players like that, you know. RBI bunt earlier. The runners that time hit it opposite way.
His attitude also. We need more people with his attitude, both on and off the field.
Yeah, I love Jackson Webb. Got to know him. Doing the PA, he would come up and play some music. Coach Stacy, back when he was a freshman, did a lot of things.
Might have to get John up here a little bit next time we see him playing. If John's here, might have to get him to call some of the at-bats.
See.
Yeah, Jackson lined out to the shortstop, and he got Alex Duggins ahead 2-0 in the count.
Duggins hit by a pitch last time. He also walked and had an RBI.
He's ahead now 3-0 in the count, so we know he won't get the green light right here, but we'll see what this pitcher does. See if he walks, bases loaded. Full straight, and the ball gets away, but it's still just going to be a walk. And we're not going to... The runners aren't going to advance all the way home. Did we give a nickname to Braden Hensley yet? No, we got to think. This bases loaded. He could walk the game off right here.
That's right, Duggins is the winning run on first base.
And we know he's got power, we know he's got speed.
That was a wild pitch.
No harm, no foul though. The catcher got back there in time. The catcher's got some soft, light feet. He's able to get back before anyone can run, and the times will be called by the head coach of Cocke County. Once again, the Dragons are wearing their pinstripe uniforms. They look really good, even with the sun going down. They are going to switch pitchers this time. What have you noticed about the Dragons tonight that maybe you hadn't seen over the last couple of years?
I would say the confidence, senior leadership, and we got down early. Didn't seem to phase them, come right back. Clinton's had trouble hitting the ball over the years, just getting hits. Just batting average as a team's not been very high. I'm not sure what it was last year, but this year, it seemed like they're hitting the ball well. Starting out, had some good games down in Florida.
They did.
Scored some runs.
Yeah, they did down in Florida. We'll just do a little recap of their season so far. But down in Florida, they lost to Salisbury 10-8, a late rally. Then they lost to Parrish 10-0. Then they lost to Manatee High 11-2. But all three really good teams down in Florida after a 16-1 win over Campbell County. Yeah, so next up, Maryville Christian on Friday, then Volunteer also on Friday, and actually it says Oak Ridge, according to Game Changer, is a 1 o'clock first pitch. And then Monday, we have Anderson County. Home, and Tuesday at Anderson County.
Yeah, big district games right there.
And we will be there for both of those games. Coach Boyden never fails to help us out if we need anything. Coach Boyden doing a really good job up at Anderson County.
Yeah, he is. This is his third year, I think. First year made it to the sub-state, then last year in the region. Long-time assistant there at Anderson County.
And I want to give a shout out to one of my students, Anderson County first baseman Morgan Clark, just signing to go play with Southwest Virginia in community college for his first 2 years of baseball. So great job to Morgan Clark. I've talked to Coach Stacy, Coach Sharp, and everybody here has respect for Morgan, so we want to give him a good shout out for that one too.
Certainly.
Don't care what side you are on, what side of the bridge. If you get a chance to go play in any level, you gotta give him a shout out for it.
That's playing at Southwestern in Virginia.
Yeah, that's where he signed. He told me in class that he fell in love with the coaching staff, fell in love with everything about that school.
There's Jackson Watts now pitching for Cocke County, lefty.
He's got a little bit of a unique pitching approach to that one. It's sort of a sidearm, but it also looks like he steps away from the mound. If you watch him on this one, it's a 2-0 count actually, I think. That one nearly hit Braden Hensley in the knee.
Called strike.
So 2-1.
2 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Watch the way he leaves the mound.
3 Dragons on. Slur.
That's got to be. You see what I mean by the way he leaves the mound. He leans towards. It's almost like he lets his body help turn the ball.
Full count. 2-2.
2-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. And it hits him in the back.
Got it.
So another run will score, making it 11-3. And now the winning run is at second base. For Dallas Beats.
The Giant. Lead scores. His first round of the game.
How's Dallas Beats looking for today?
Dallas Beats 0 for 3. Lined out to left, round out to short and third. For Virginia.
They're swinging and miss on first pitch for strike one. Once again, the potential winning run is at second base. A base hit could bring him home.
That'd be sweet, wouldn't it?
That may be it. That may be what we're looking for. It does get down. 1 run will score.
We're going to hold him up.
Nice job by Dallas Beats. We almost called it. 12th hit of the game for the Dragons. 12th run of the game for the Dragons.
Now batting the catcher for team, Jay Smack.
His run of the game.
Jay Smack, will he walk it off for the Dragons? A walk, a hit by pitch, a wild pitch, a single, any of that will win the game. There he goes. Is he going to be caught?
Might go.
No, it's caught for the third out, right on the warning track.
All at the wall.
He almost walked it off on a grand slam. That would have been a perfect out, but nonetheless, it's the third out of the inning. 12-3 is your score after 6 innings.
Grand salami, almost. And we go to the 7th. Clayton 12, County 3 as the Dragons score 4 in the 6th.
And Slavin warming up. in the 7th inning. Harrison Shelton running out to center field. We can go ahead. We can. We'll make our official announcement when we interview them after the game. You and I will talk about it. I will walk down if my camera stops freezing. I will walk down, pick them up, and we will announce exactly who they are on air so that way no one has an idea. And soon we're going to get the printer up here working again like we did last year. And we'll try to print off player of the game awards for each player. And then that way at the end of the year, we tried to do this for football, we just didn't have time to run it. You and I can pick, along with Coach Stacy, we pick like who some of our Dragon Vision players of the year are. That'd be a good way to end this season too. But I don't want this season to end until we are in Murfreesboro.
Right, that's always the goal.
Especially for this team, and I want the same thing for the softball team. If you want to join me for some of the softball games, once we get a good schedule, we can. Especially when they're at the stadium, close to where you and I live. We could almost walk there from where we live. And that stadium is coming through nicely. I'm glad they finally got it started. They finally got the funding for it. You can tell there's been a lot of labor put in on that. That hitting facility is huge.
You've been inside it.
No, but just looking at it from the outside, that is a big building, almost as big as the barn that used to be sitting in the same spot.
It's going to be a nice facility when it gets completed, for sure. That's
The labor is
well needed, or much needed, for the Lady Dragons.
I'll say it's a labor of love for the entire athletic department, especially the Lady Dragons. Great job for Coach Stacy, Coach Martin, all the admins around working on that.
This is Tyson Webb leading off his first time at the plate tonight.
I think that's the first time Saban has thrown a ball on his first pitch.
See that wind rippling Isaiah's sleeves.
It's going to right center field.
Going straight out, over the scoreboard now. It's really ripping. It'll get cold tonight.
It's going to be cold, and I think 15 just he just saw his light flash before his eyes with that pitch. Swing and a miss, making it a 2-2 count now. Saban looking for strikeout number 9 right here.
It's 41 degrees. Wind gust.
He did. Strikeout 9 looking good strikeout right there for Slavin.
Wow.
9 out of 10 batters he's faced.
Here's the leadoff batter, Brady Calfee.
And that almost guarantees who one of our players of the game are. We may have already announced one, so we might have 2 of them already announced. We got to think of a third one possibly.
Swing and a miss. Calfee could catch up with that one.
I don't know if that was a swing and a miss or he swung out of his shoes on that one. He swung in the middle of the batter's box.
He's mowing them down. What a performance by Isaiah Slavin.
Will this be number 10? 10 out of 11. Let's see.
He's just
barely it by him. It looks like his first inning. It's his first inning. Slavin does not look like he's tired at all. He's already ready to go.
What inning is this?
This is 4th inning, and that's his 10th strikeout.
A strikeout.
10 out of 11 batters.
Struck out the last 5.
So I said, when this is over, we'll run down the line a little bit. We'll take a quick break. We'll discuss who we get. I'll go get them. And if you want to keep talking while I'll go get them, you can as well. Here we go.
Swing hold up. That's going to do it.
Let's see.
To the shortstop, Davis. Out number 3. That's the Dragons victorious here in the home opener, 12-3 over Cocke County.
Dragons had 12 runs on 12 hits and 2 errors. Cocke County had 6 runs on 3 runs on 6 hits and 3 errors tonight. We'll be right back on Dragon Vision with our players of the game, and hopefully we'll get Coach Stacy up here as well.
Hello everyone, welcome back into Dragon Vision. My name is John Williams, as the Dragons are victorious here tonight on their home opener over the Cocke County Fighting Cocks, 12-3. Dragons improving on the season to 2-3 overall and snapping a 3-game losing streak since they got back from Bradenton, Florida. Cocke County with the loss. That was their first loss of the season. Cocke County now 3-1 as the Fighting Cocks jumped out to an early 2-0 lead in the top of the first as they got to Harrison Shelton, the starting pitcher for the Dragons in the first inning, as they had a couple hits in that inning to grab an early 2-0 lead. Dragons came back, took the lead 3-2. Cocke County tied it at 3. Dragons from there scored the last 9 runs of the games to win once again 12-3. Matt Hagen will be back in a little bit with the Dragon Vision players of the game. Also, we'll have Coach Stacy, I'm sure, up here to talk to him about the victory tonight for the Dragons here at home in the home opener. Clinton will be back in action on Friday night. Actually, Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock as they take on Maryville Christian. And then later that night at 8 o'clock, Volunteer from Upper East Tennessee will be visiting the Dragons here at the Jace. Let's look at the stats for Clinton. Overall, Jace Smack, he went 1 for 4 with a double, scored 2 runs. Harrison Shelton, night 1 for 3, also had a run and an RBI triple as well. Isaiah Slavin, offensively 2 for 2 with 1 run scored. Also came in to pitch in the 4th inning, ended up with 10 strikeouts. For Isaiah Slavin, what a performance on the mound for Slavin. As I'm scanning down through here, not sure, he gave up 1 hit, I believe. So 10 strikeouts, 1 hit. Easy. For Isaiah Slavin. Garrett Davis, shortstop, reached base all 4 times tonight. He was 3 for 3. With 2 doubles and a single and a walk. Also scored 4 runs. Starting back his first start on varsity at first base. He was 1 for 3. He got a base hit.
I appreciate that. I thought they kind of found their way in the 3rd or 4th inning. We still had a little beach hangover that I was a little upset over. So,
well, it's a nice bounce back win. Sort of a rough 3 games against in Florida. I don't really know much about them. Just saw the scores, but got some tough competition, I'm sure.
Yeah, we did. We played a team from Salisbury, Connecticut, and they had 5 Division I guys. I think the 3rd baseman was going to Missouri. They had an outfitter, or 2 kids going to Vanderbilt. The kid that we faced is going to George Washington. And then they had a couple other junior college guys on their team, too. It was a private school, and they basically, the kids that they have come up there, they live on campus. So
that was a 10-8 ball game, right?
Yeah, we were down at one time 10-1, and we scratched back with some subs and some different things and just kind of shook up the order, and we got back to about 10, I think it was 10-7, and Harrison Shelton hit a ball right, 2 inches. It hit the top of the fence, bounced up in there, came back in from tying the game. Really had some poor base running decisions in that situation. Should have been 10-9 with Harrison standing on third with a chance for Slavin to tie it up or win the game because we were a home team that game. The Parrish game, I think that we had a little bit of a letdown where I could just tell the team was kind of drained from the travel, maybe the sun and all that good stuff. I mean, it was warm down there. And then Manatee, we had them 2-0 going into the fourth, and we got pitch counts got a little high, and then they just really kind of figured out our lineup, and they figured out basically how to hit our guys, and they kind of ran away with it at the end right there.
Yeah, sort of following that on Game Changer.
Yeah.
We had early leads.
It was a good game. Great coaches. That's the thing. Like the three teams we played had fantastic coaches. We got invited. They found us on Twitter and they invited us down. And I mean, it was a fantastic experience for our families and our kids too. So beautiful area. We got to go around, me and the coaches and a couple of the kids, to go check out the Buccaneers place, the Tampa Bay Rays, and got to go to George Steinbrenner Stadium and see a junior college playing there. It was a good experience.
Pirates play down there too.
Yeah, so we passed the Pirates. Unfortunately, the night I think Paul Skeens and Jackson Holiday were playing against each other, we had to head back. So I think maybe some of our guys went to that game. I haven't got to talk to them about it yet. It's the first day I've seen them. Because when I got back, we got done at 11 p.m. I drove us back, got back at 11 a.m. I sat for a couple hours and drove to the Tri-Cities and took my little boy Rylan to the race. So it was a packed spring break.
Get some rest. Yesterday.
Yeah, I did a little bit, and then I'm going to try to get some rest tonight, so I just made it a little bit better come out here and I'm going to win with this one.
So your team gets a few days off. We back in action on Friday. Get some early fishing. Got double hood. Fishing at 4 volunteer at 8. But let's talk about this game tonight. The Cocke County team coming in 3-0 on the season. You can tell from the start a lot of confidence. They got to Harrison Shelton, one of your top pitchers, and we jumped an early lead. 2-0 boys came right back, and I talked to Matt during the game. I thought he asked me what I thought was different about this team. I just thought the senior leadership and
Absolutely.
the confidence team. Some of the games we've seen last year or the year before, we got down early and
Absolutely.
weren't able to come back, but the boys tonight, they just come right back.
You hit that on the spot. I mean, that's like the games in Florida, like that game we got down 10-1, and to come back because they didn't sub their guys out. Like they kept their dudes in. They put in a left. We got to the righty and started scoring some runs. Then we got to that lefty and they started hitting against him, and I think he was an early commit. So I mean, it was very good arms there. I mean, we were seeing anywhere from 80 to 84. The Parrish team we played was just fantastic. I mean, they had hitters all over the place. But what you just said right there, the senior leadership right now is what's fantastic. You know, I've basically been with these guys for 5 years because I got to kind of get my hands on them when they're in 8th grade with Mikey Weaver and then with Britt Berger, who did a fantastic job with our middle school. And then Ori Perkins came in and they worked with some of these guys, and now we got Jake Lowe. I mean, our middle school program is really helping us out. And then our younger age groups, the bigger city guys are really helping us out as well.
Talk a bit about some of your individual performances now with some of your players. I know Isaiah Slavin, what performance he had coming in the pitch.
I think, here's something that needs a little bit of rest. We talked about that in the dugout. I think that's why I struggled a little bit. But to have a senior come in right behind him and just know that his number was called and it's time to shut the door, Slavin did a fantastic job. I mean, that's what we've needed out of him for all 4 years. And slowly, in spurts, he'll do it. But this year, when it's come to inter-squads, when it's come to scrimmages, when it's come to big games, I mean, he's ready. Like, I'm really impressed with his growth not only as a senior, but as a man. So I could be more proud of him. Like, the commitment to Mars Hill, going out there and playing for Coach Honeycutt, who's a friend of mine. Like, I'm ecstatic about him taking that journey. But tonight, I mean, that shows you tonight, like, the type of growth that he's had to come in and know that his number's been called and to come up with some big hits, too. You know, he did some really good situational hitting tonight.
So he did. Isaiah, he had him for two and the sacrifice flies. It's an outstanding performance tonight. Not only by Isaiah, but the whole team had 12 hits and just got down early, but came right back.
Yep.
We almost got 2-1.
Almost close. And, we had Garrett Davis, who's a senior who came to us, and, I couldn't, when it comes to a player that I love to coach, I would say Garrett Davis is right up there at the top of the list. With the mentality that he comes out with, the fire, the passion he plays with, the focus he has, the times that he gets frustrated, the time he can turn around and just talk to a guy, or a guy calms him down and takes it in. It's been a lot of growth. He had some things that he had to work through at his previous stop. But I'm really happy with his growth. He played in a couple scrimmages, and some of those coaches have come up to me and said, they're very happy with the type of person he's turning into, not the player. But when it comes to leadership, his leadership for us right now is really good. And I can't speak highly. I'm hoping some of these colleges out here will give him a shot, because if they do, they'll be happy with what they get in return as far as a overall player that shows up and as a great teammate, which is something that we've had to work with him on big time, just understanding his role. And he's really embraced that, and I couldn't be more proud of him.
Again, Dave's not a 3-3. We'll have him on here in a little bit. He's a welcome addition from the Orange, right?
He is. We try not to talk about the previous places too much, because just out of respect to the other coaches and everybody else, but he gets a second chance, and that's all you can ask. He's done everything we've asked, and he's been fantastic.
Okay, so we're bringing Garrett Davis. Hello, Garrett.
Hey.
I'm John Williams.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And first of all, you're playing up at Smoke's Park against Campbell County.
Yeah.
And just playing second base that night. Matt, you're a shortstop. Is shortstop your normal position?
I like to go anywhere in the infield. I like short better because of the throw. I like to shot the arm a little bit.
So you used that Carnes last year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm sure Coach Stacy was glad to get you to join the team.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here. I just want to help the younger guys and help the team as much as I possibly can.
Well, you certainly will, and you had an outstanding game tonight. We had you unofficially here, 3 for 3, and you had 4 runs scored. So you had a double, maybe a couple of doubles there, maybe 3 doubles. Depends on what they ruled it on the one hit, but it was an outstanding game. We also did well out in the field, made some really good plays, particularly that one. The ball got over Braden's head, and he was able to track it down in the hole there, but couldn't throw him out. But still, that was prevented the runner from advancing.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Garrett, we thank you for joining us, and look forward to talking to you the rest of the season.
Thank you.
And we're joined by Isaiah Slater.
Always good to see you, Sadie.
No, thank you, Isaiah. First time here doing this, so
A little different, isn't it?
a little different, but baseball anyway, so I appreciate it. I've always enjoyed watching you play over the years with the PA, but tonight just an outstanding pitching performance. Came in the 4th inning. Ended up, I think Matt said you had 10 strikeouts, gave up 1 hit, and I was just real impressed with you tonight. Not only, your control looked a lot better tonight. Is that something you've worked on?
Yeah, last year I know I had a lot of instances where I was, out of control. I was having trouble, placing certain pitches and firing over the summer, and during the fall, during their squads, trying to, place pitches, where you can dominate, I can pitch in, big district games or region games or sectional games.
Mm-hmm. Did you go to some camps here in the off season?
Yeah, over the off season, I really go to a lot of camps. I did go to the Marshall Prospect Camp, and most people know what happened out of that, and I'm thankful for Coach Honeycutt, and I'm thankful for the opportunity I'm getting. But learning from them and learning different things over that, especially at that camp. Not just them looking at me as a prospect, but looking at me as a player, and still helping me with certain things I have to work on.
Matt said you fell in love with Mars Hill campus.
Absolutely.
First time you was there.
Mm-hmm. I've only been there one time, but now I've been there twice. Been there twice, and I was like, this is where I want to be.
Mm-hmm. And that's in South Carolina.
Nope, North Carolina. It's about 20 minutes north of Asheville.
Okay. I've definitely heard of it, and congratulations on the
signing with Mars Hill.
Thank you.
So, talking about the game tonight for the team, you coming back from Florida. I know it didn't go as well down there as you'd like to as far as the win column, but, you know, you got a win here tonight over an undefeated Cocke County team, and what's it look like for the Dragons here coming up on Friday? You got a doubleheader with Maryville Christian and Volunteer, and you've got a big district matchup with Anderson County next week.
Definitely, like Coach Stacy said earlier, especially shaking up the lineup, because we, in my opinion, we truly haven't found our set lineup. We moved Garrett to the DH position, moved, Jackson over to first base, as a, especially, what is Jackson, a sophomore, I'm pretty sure? It's him stepping into that role, and that would be...
Right, getting his first start.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely, it's a lot of pressure on him, and I think he handled it pretty well.
Certainly did, and y'all have a lot of interchangeable parts, and I think that's going to carry y'all a long ways this season, especially with you got 10 seniors on the team. Exciting year for the Dragons.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else you'd like to comment on?
We just need the community support. I'm not big on I know people have things to do and stuff like that, and but especially everybody knows that we've come to make a statement, and we just need everybody behind us. So if you're in free Friday 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock, and Saturday at 1 o'clock, Saturday 1 o'clock in Oak Ridge. So if you want to watch a good baseball and especially watch us, then be there.
All right, Isaiah, we appreciate it, and enjoyed watching you pitch tonight, and I know we've got a really good rotation. I think a lot of seniors, you and Harrison, Sam Daggins also, he's a senior, who can throw as well. I know there's some other kids on the team as well, but it's going to be throwing some younger Dragons. So, we will a little bit talk about Sam Rayleigh. I know he got hurt, and me and Matt talked about him during the game, and it's a tough loss for him, and
especially
for the team as well.
Especially when he started pitching a little, he kind of started complaining about something was knee hurting, and I told him when I went over there to the ball to him, I said, hey, if you feel something pull, you feel something go, I said, don't pitch on it again. I said, because it's a difference between you playing and winning and not. So, especially him going out to the side, figuring out what's, wrong with him, we still don't truly, I've not talked to him about that, I know it's hard on him too. And especially him as a leader too, he's definitely had his moments, we've all had our moments of, just being a kid, just being a high schooler, but he's definitely stepped up and definitely gotten more mature as a baseball player, and as a person.
Well, I'm sure the team was rallying behind him and supporting him.
If you listen close, you can always hear him. He's usually the one talking the most over the dugout.
Is he in the dugout tonight? Mm-hmm. Okay. Thought he may be, so me and Matt talked about maybe getting him up here and talking to him as well. But,
it'll be interesting for you, I promise.
Right. All right, Isaiah, thank you for joining us tonight, one of the Dragon Vision players of the game.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Good luck with the season. Matt?
We're back now. That was a great game for him. Once again, we wanted to give a shout out to Jackson Webb. Jackson Webb's actually playing in the JV game where he would have been up here interviewing with us as well. So once again, our 3 players of the game were Garrett Davis, Isaiah Slavin, and Jackson Webb. Great job for all 3 of them. Remember we said we were going to give a shout out to the sponsors? So if you want to read it, I'll give it to you.
Oh, sure. Thank you. Be like old times here. 2024 Clinton Dragon baseball sponsors. Got to give them a shout out for sure. As public address announcer Brian Ford went over these earlier in the game. It's something we'll try to do every game to recognize the sponsors, and gotta have the sponsor. That's really great for the team, and
we'll work on getting them to sponsor certain segments of the game as well, so like strikeouts. We're going to work on that. It may take a minute, but we're going to try to get that done before the season's over with.
Right, okay, we've got Dragon baseball sponsors for this year, Cumberland Plateau Racings, Clinton First Baptist Church in the heart of Clinton, also Top Notch Towing, HOL Health Counseling, the Faith in Action Foundation, Stansbury Insurance, I Cook, Rice Kitchen on your way to Oak Ridge, Hooten Law Firm, Fox Toyota, Ray Bonner Ford, Jess's Real Estate Title, Hoskins, Rick Meredith, also Anderson County Chamber of Commerce, Claiborne Hauling and Trucking, Holiday Inn Express of Clinton, Holly Gamble Funeral Home, Shannon's Pet Groomer, On Deck Athletics, number one fan Freddie Fagan, the Shepherd's Clean, Clinton Home Center, True Value, Legends Photography, and Cocke Rental Company. Wow, that's quite a few sponsors.
It's a great list to have. It shows how much this game has meant to this community, how much these players mean to this community, to have everyone want to come out and show their support for them as well. Once again, your final score was 12-3. Dragons had 12 runs on 12 hits and 2 errors. Cocke County had 3 runs on 6 hits and 3 errors tonight. Shows how good this defense was today, and they weren't bad errors. Jackson Webb had a great game at first. Can't take it away from him on there at all.
Right, no, that's an outstanding game, getting his first career start. Now he's Jackson, sophomore. Okay, I think we said he might be a junior during the broadcast, but he's just a sophomore, so wow, that's he was really impressed with him. He can hit the ball anywhere too. Opposite field, he made a bunt down, he got the RBI.
Even that one out he fought back from 0-2 to 3-2 and fouled off 3 or 4 consecutive pitches before getting a ground out, I think it was.
Also, he's an outstanding young man. Got to know him last year a little bit, and he's always polite and always speaking, wants to talk.
There's not a single player on this team that's bad on or off the field. They all have the respect, and they've all earned the respect, too, of that coaching staff and everyone out here. So, what did you think of your first broadcast?
Well, I liked it. I got more comfortable as the game went on. At first I was a little overwhelmed a little bit with all the equipment here and all this. Got a great setup here, and just had to get a little comfortable and sure I'll get my feet wet, get a little bit better as it goes.
Yeah, it took me a little bit last year. Last year was our first year doing baseball. It took a little bit, but you got used to it as the games went on. It becomes natural to you. Now, once we get the sponsors, it might be different, and once my camera decides to quit shutting off, it will help out as well. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes next year. So, do you want to do a sign off for this game? It's up to you.
Sign off, sure. I'll do a sign off, I guess. We'll just go ahead and give the final score tonight. Clinton Dragons winning 12-3 over the Cocke County Fighting Cocks. Clinton 12 runs on 12 hits and 2 errors. Cocke County 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors. Winning pitcher. Got the win tonight.
It would be Harrison Sheldon because we had the lead when he was taken off the field.
Harrison Sheldon with the win, but Isaiah Slayton certainly with outstanding pitching performance. And the losing pitcher was Lees for Cocke County, Colin Lees. That was a good team. Clinton figured not giving Cocke County the first loss. So we'd like to thank everyone for watching Dragon Vision tonight, and we'll be back on Friday at 4 o'clock as take on Maryville Christian. And also that night at 8 o'clock against Volunteers. So once again, Clinton victorious here tonight at the Jace, 12-3. And we'll see you on Friday.